Good morning, everybody. Our today's topic is basic concepts of ratio and proportion. Before starting the topic, I want to share with you a story. A politician inspecting a school asked the students, "There are 30 students in this class and my monthly salary is 30,000. So, what is my age?" All students were puzzled how to solve this problem. Then one student said, "Sir, your age is 40 years. Now the politician was puzzled. "How did you find out my correct age?" The student replied, "Sir, my elder brother is a half mad and he is 20 years old." Well, that is an example of direct proportion. Today, we shall review and strengthen the ideas of ratio and proportion. Before starting the class, we have to remember that a ratio is a pure number which is expressed in its lowest terms, and we can make ratios only the quantities whose units are same. If the units are different, then we cannot able to make them into a ratio. For the story, you see that number of student and salary both have different units, so it is not possible to make a proportion between them. Okay, now see the video given by me following. After watching the video, if there any doubts arises, then ask me frankly. Okay, welcome students. Good morning to all. I hope that all of you are well. Today we are going to discuss about ratio and proportion. Ratio and proportion, basic concepts of ratio and proportion. What is proportion? At first we will discuss about ratio. What is ratio? A ratio is a comparison of measure or magnitudes of two or more quantities of the same kind by division. For example, if A and B are expressed in same units, are two quantities given in same units, then A is to B is the ratio. We can express it as A by B. This first term is called antecedent and the second term, the last term, is called consequent. In the ratio, we can express it as in a fractional form, where in a numerator term we put antecedent, and in a denominator place we put consequent. So a ratio is the comparison of two quantities of same amount. We can describe elaborately regarding ratios first, then we will go to the concept of proportion. Okay, you have to remember most important notes regarding ratios. First, usually a ratio is expressed in lowest terms, or we may call it simplest form. Second, the order of the terms in a ratio is in important. Order means if a ratio is 2:3, then we cannot write it as 3:2. First term and second term, that is antecedent and consequent, comes one after another. If we are not maintaining this order, then it means our value becomes different, because 2:3 means 2/3, where numerator is 2 and denominator is 3, but in 3:2, 3/2. See that here in this case numerator is 3 and denominator is 2. So we are obviously cautious regarding the order of the terms. Okay. Third important factors, ratio exists only between two quantities of the same kind. For example, there is 40 students in your class, and salary of your teacher is rupees 10,000. Then we cannot determine the ratio between these two, number of students and amount of salary. Both are different units. Okay, so we can make ratio if the given two quantities are in same units. Okay. Fourth such a ratio is a number, so it has no units. Here we see 2:3 or 3:2. All these two ratios are a pure number. It contains no unit. Okay. Next, if the terms of a ratio are in fraction, convert to natural numbers by multiplying each term by their denominators. If we can explain it with help of the example. Here we given if the terms of a ratio are in a fraction, for example, ratio is 1/2:3/5. Here denominator 2 and 5, so find out LCM 10. Then we have to multiply both side by 10. 10 into half, 10 into 3/5. So 5:6 is the required ratio. Easily we can convert the ratio which are given in a fractional form into natural numbers. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about equivalent ratio. Equivalent ratio are those which are indicate same value after simplification. For example, we have 2:3. Here a given example is 2:3. So if we multiply both terms with 5, then we get 10:15. Or if we multiply it by 7, then 14:21. These two ratios are equivalent to this ratio, because after simplification of 10:15, that is 10 by 15, after multiplication 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, that is 2:3. Similarly 14:21, that is 14 by 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21, that is 2:3. So we see that these two ratio yields same ratio after simplification. So these are the equivalent ratio. Equivalent ratio implies the same ratio after simplification or in its simplest form. Now we are going to discuss about different types of ratios. First one is we see that this is 10:15, or at first clean the board for easily understand. This is a ratio, it's also a ratio, and here three ratio. First ratio, we see that antecedent is less than consequent. In second, antecedent is greater than consequent, and in the last given ratio, antecedents and consequents both are equal. If antecedent is greater than consequent, then it is called ratio of greater inequality. Ratio of greater inequality. But in case of reverse case, that is in antecedent is less than consequent, then it is called ratio of lesser inequality. Okay, but if both antecedent and consequents are equal, then it is called ratio of equality. Ratio of equality. So we see that according to the terms which is greater or which is lesser or equal, according to this value, comparison between the values of antecedent and consequent, we can categorize or classify ratio into three types. First one is ratio of greater inequality. In that case, antecedent is greater than consequence. Second, we get antecedent is lesser than consequent. That is called ratio of lesser inequality. And the last third number is if both the antecedents or consequents are equal, then it is called ratio of equality. Okay. Now we are going to some examples. Okay. First, express ratio in the simplest form. First, we are going to solve some problems which are given in your textbook. Now, open your textbook, page number 136. Okay, quickly open your textbook. Open your page number 240, question number 1, exercise 21.1. In this question, floor is a rectangle whose length is 8 meter and breadth is 5 meter. Now we have to find out the ratio of its length to breadth. So ratio equals to 8 meter, say both are in same units, okay, 8 meter is to 5 meter, then we can omit meters from both sides, then we can write 8 is to 5. This is the required ratio. Okay, now the additional question in it is that the ratio is either greater or lesser inequality. We see that antecedent is greater than consequent, so this is a ratio of greater inequality. Okay, now the second question, same as question 1, you can easily able to do the problem number 2. So this is for you, do it at your home. Now question number 3, the ratio of my age to Shutopa's age is 5:6. So in the question number 3, ratio of my age to Shutopa's age is 5:6. We can write it as in this form: my age by Shutopa's age equals to 5/6. Now see that my age is 10 years, so we can put it 10 years by Shutopa's age equals to 5/6. Now cross multiply 5 into Shutopa's age equals to 6 into 10 years. 6 into 10 years. Therefore Shutopa's age equals to 6 into 10 divided 5 years. After calculation, 5 to the 10, 6 into 2, 12 years. Hence Shutopa's age is 12 years. Okay, now we are going to question number 4. Question number 4 also equivalent to question number 3, so it is given for you. Now we are going to, I am going to question number 5. Okay, read the question number 5. Now question number 5, total students number 10 and the ratio of girls and boys are 2:3. Girls is to boys 2:3. Now we have to find out how many girls and boys have come to play in that park. Total number of girls and boys is 10. Okay, so number of girls in this ratio, number of girls in the given ratio equals to 2 divided total of the ratio, or that means summation of antecedent and consequent. Okay, that is 2/5. So total number of girls in the park total number of girls equals to 2 by 5 into total number of girls and boys is 10. So 5 2s are 10, 4. Similarly, total number of boys equals to, ratio will be 3 by 5 into total number 10, that is 6. Okay, so in that part total number of girls is 4 and total number of boys is 6. Okay, now we are going to the question number 6. The question is, father bought 4 pairs of bananas from the market. If brother and sister ate those bananas in the ratio of 1:3, find how many bananas each of them ate. Total number of banana, is 4 pairs. Total number of bananas equals to 4 pairs, that is 4 into 2, that is 8. Now brother and sister ate in the ratio 1:3. The given ratio is 1:3. So brother ate 1 by 1 plus 3 into total number of bananas, that is 1 by 4 into 8, that is 4 2s are 8, 2. So brother ate 2 bananas. On the other hand, sister's ratio is 3 by 1 plus 3 into 8, that is 3 by 4 into 8, that is 4 2s are 8, 6 bananas. So the number of bananas ate by brother is 2 and sister 6. Okay, now I am giving some extra problems for you. First one is, listen carefully. Rupees 180 are to be divided among 3 children are in the ratio 1/3 is to 1/4 is to 1/6. Find the share of each child. The given ratio is 1/3 is to 1/4 is to 1/6 and the amount is rupees 180. Okay, this amount of rupees have to be divided among 3 children in this ratio. So at first we have to make it the ratio in natural numbers. For that we have to find out LCM of denominators 3, 4 and 6. 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 1. So LCM equals to 2 into 3 into 2, that is 12. So multiplying all by 12 we get 12 into 1/3 is to 12 into 1/4 is to 12 into 1/6, that is 3 4 is 12, 4 is to 3 4 ja 12, that is 3 is to 6 2 ja 12, that is 2. Hence the given ratio is 4 is to 3 is to 2. So first child will get 4 divided by the sum of the terms 4 plus 3 plus 2 into total amount of money, that is rupees 180, that is 4 by 4 3 7 to 9 into 180 rupees, that is 9 to the 18, that is rupees 80. So the first child will get rupees 80. Similarly, easily we can find out the share of the second child, that will be 3 by 9 into 180, that is, let's do it in whiteboard. The ratio already clean up. So similarly, second term will be, second child will get 3 by 4 plus 3 plus 2 into 180 rupees, that is rupees 3 by 9 into 180, that is rupees 60. Okay, and the third child will get rupees 2 by 4 plus 3 plus 7, that is already calculated as 9 into 180, that is 9 to that is rupees 40. So we see that the share of each child will be rupees 80, rupees 60 and rupees 40. Okay, now I am giving a second problem. Find five grams of an alloy contains 3 whole 3 by 4 grams copper and the rest is nickel. Find the ratio by weight of nickel to copper. 5 gram alloy contains 3 whole 3 by 4 grams of copper. Okay, so total alloy is, here alloy is 5 gram. Alloy equals to 5 gram. Okay, now copper is 3 whole 3 by 4. Copper is 3 whole 3 by 4 gram, that is 15 by 4 gram. So the other metal is nickel. So nickel equals to 5 minus 15 by 4 gram, that is after LCM 4 5 are 20 minus 15 gram, that is 5 by 4 gram. So we get copper 15 by 4 gram and nickel is 5 by 4 gram. Now we have to find out the ratio of nickel to copper. Ratio of nickel to copper. So the required ratio is nickel 5 by 4 is to copper. Copper is 15 by 4. So easily we find out the LCM is 4. So multiplied by 4, 4 into 5 by 4 is to 4 into 15 by 4. That is, after calculation we get 5 is to 15, and to make it simplification, we can 5 1 are 5 is to 3 5 are. So the ratio of nickel to copper in the given alloy is 1 is to 3. Okay.